Okay, time for the final recipe. I'm gonna show you. It's Ree Drummond's Cowboy Friendly Lasagna. It's an easy recipe. It takes 2 hours and 10 minutes, active for 30 minutes, and it yields 8 servings. You need 2 pans of hamburger, 1 pound of hot breakfast sausage, 3 cloves of garlic finely chopped, 1/28 can of diced tomatoes, 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste, freshly ground black pepper, a tablespoon of olive oil, salt, 10 ounces of lasagna noodles, a pound of mozzarella, 10 to 12 fresh basil leaves, a quarter cup of fresh flat leaf parsley leaves, 3 cups of low-fat cottage cheese, 1 cup of freshly grated Parmesan, and 2 eggs beaten. In a large skillet on medium-high heat, saute the hamburger, sausage, and garlic until it's brown. You drain off the excess fat, add the tomatoes with their juice, tomato paste, and half a teaspoon of salt and some freshly ground black pepper. Stir together well, stir over low heat uncovered for 45 minutes, and you have to stir occasionally. That's the important thing. Meanwhile, bring a large pot of water to a boil, add the olive oil and a dash of salt, cook lasagna noodles according to the package directions until al dente. Drain the noodles and lay them flat on a piece of aluminum foil to keep their shape. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. You grate the mozzarella cheese and you set aside. Cut the basil into a chiffonade by stacking the leaves on top of one another, rolling them tightly and then cutting across. Finally, chop the parsley, add half of the herbs to the meat mixture and stir together. In a medium bowl, combine the other half of the herbs, the cottage cheese, half a cup of Parmesan, and the eggs, and stir together well. Now let's assemble lasagna. Begin by laying 4 lasagna noodles on the bottom of the deep rectangular baking pan. Noodles should slightly overlap. Spoon half the cottage cheese mixture onto the noodles. Spread to distribute evenly. Sprinkle half the mozzarella on top of the cottage cheese mixture. Spoon just under half the meat mixture on top of the mozzarella and spread evenly, being careful not to disrupt the layers below. Now repeat the process, beginning with the layer of lasagna noodles, followed by the cottage cheese mixture, followed by the mozzarella, ending with a thick layer of the meat mixture. Sprinkle the remaining half cup of Parmesan on top, over the top. Bake until the lasagna is hot and bubbly, 35 to 45 minutes, and you have to allow it to stand 10 minutes before you cutting it into squares. Now that is good cowboy-friendly lasagna. I know it's amazing how she uses cottage cheese instead of the ricotta cheese. I mean, she just wanted to give it a little bit of, yeah, that's right. That's what I was probably thinking. All right. But there you have it. Ree Drummond's lasagna. That's cowboy friendly and Pioneer Woman approved. So that's going to do it for us, Fan 421. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Wednesday. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Until then, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Or maybe tomorrow afternoon. Who knows?